alle Spieler zur Verfügung. Es ist uns natürlich gut gelungen, die zwei
All
Spiele
my
zu
players are
gut zu
available.
gestalten, auch positive Resultate. Ja, und jetzt sind wir hier in
They
einer guten
performed
Situation,
well
dass
and
wir
obtained
mit 4
important
Punkte
results in the first two
sicher
matches
nicht
of the
den Druck
players
haben,
that
wenn wir
were
jetzt morgen
fielded. So this is the
unbedingt gewinnen
situation.
müssen.
We have
Aber klar
4
spielen wir
points now.
mit dieser
We
Qualität,
won't
wo wir in der
suffer
Mannschaft
huge
haben,
pressure. We don't
immer auf Sieg
necessarily have to win
und
tomorrow,
versuchen den
but
Gegner
we will
zu ärgern,
try
zu
to
stören,
win.
da
Definitely,
wo wir
we
stark
will
sind und
try to
versuchen in erster Linie auch ein
bother
gutes Spiel von
our
unserer Seite
opponents. We'll try to
zu
cause
gestalten, aber
problems
nein,
to
es
them.
wird
We'll try to
eine tolle
play a
Begegnung, wo wir
good
uns auch seit
match.
Wochen, Monaten uns freuen,
It
auch auf
will
die
be
Begegnung mit
an
Julian.
interesting match, I believe.
Das Vergleich morgen beide Taktiken
We're very much
mal loslegen und
looking
dann
forward to
schauen,
it.
was daraus
So
entsteht. Also,
there's going to be
die Vorfreude ist riesig und freuen
a
auch
clash
auf
between me and
unsere
Julian,
Schweizer
between our
Fans, die uns
tactics.
morgen
So
großartig
there
unterstützen werden.
is a lot of expectation. It's all building up, and we're sure that there will be some Swiss fans too. Julian Nagelsmann just said that they will field their best possible team, even those who have received a yellow card. It's a matter of respect because he trusts all the players of his team. As far as you're concerned, will the ones who have been given a yellow card play, or will they be left on the bench? Well, from a physical standpoint, everyone's fine. There are no injuries. In terms of booked players, well, we have enough players. For every position, we have more alternatives. So there's no need to have someone save energies. Murat.
Trainer und Spieler sagen immer, das nächste Spiel ist das Wichtigste. Ist das in diesem Fall auch so? Oder ist
coaches and players always say that the next match is always the most important one. Is this so in this case as well? Isn't it important to manage the players ahead of the round of 16? Because that will be, the knockout stage will be crucial for Switzerland. Well, this is a prestigious match. It's a very important match. So we really want to give it our best shot. If we look at the standings, we're doing quite well and we deserve that position. We've worked hard, and tomorrow we want to play at our very best. Everything else is in the future. We're not thinking about it right now because we are totally focused on tomorrow's game, which is very important for all of us. For all the players, more than 2/3 of our players have already played in Germany. So again, it is a very significant match for us, and we want to perform well, make the fans and the country proud. Good morning, Murat Yakin. If we talking about Germany, who are the key players aside from Kroos? Are there any other players that you focused on preparing the match? What kind of match are you expecting from Germany? Well, Germany is a very, very strong side. Even if you look at the players that have been selected, some of them have been very daring, perhaps based on their fitness, not necessarily on important names. And Nagelsmann's playing style is planned in every minor detail. He looks at every square centimeter on the pitch, but we don't want to play in defense. We want to really showcase the skills of our players and give it our best shot. We must try to control the match when they are attacking. We want to be brave, daring. It will be, again, a very entertaining and interesting match. I think it will be very good to watch.
No. Behind. The person in black. Thank you. Black shirt. Thanks.
Massimo Solari, Corriere del Ticino, bonsoir Breel. Une question pour toi, je ne sais pas si j'ai bien contrôlé, mais je crois que ce stade-là, il a beaucoup de significat pour toi.
I believe that this stadium is a special stadium for you. If I understand well, you played your first Bundesliga match here and you scored your first goal with Schalke, is that correct? Good evening. No, not really. You know, the stadia in Germany, well, the ones that are dear to my heart, it's Schalke, Borussia Mönchengladbach, where I spent 3 years, and here in Frankfurt, it wasn't always easy to play here. It was always an aggressive play, but there were always very good matches, and I believe in the majority of my victories in my career. Here it's a good stadium, it's a sound atmosphere, it's a good atmosphere, and it's always cool to be here.
Kannst du uns einen Einblick geben in deine vergangenen Wochen, wie es dir geht?
Breel, could you tell us about last week, the last few weeks from a physical standpoint? We know that the pitch is not top quality. What kind of impact will this have? Well, I got injured, I came back, I got injured again, and now I'm ready to play football. I don't know what else to say.
Olof Lund, TV4 Sweden. A question for Mr. Yakin. Looking ahead in the tournament, I mean, we know you'll advance. It's a lot easier on one half of, if you come in second, you come with teams that haven't really impressed compared to Spain that will be on the top half. Is that something you look into before the game tomorrow?
Also in erster Linie freuen wir uns einfach auf das Spiel morgen und fokussieren uns nur auf das Spiel. Was danach kommt,
well, first of all, we are glad to play tomorrow's match, and our mind is set on that for now. And we have a number of observers who are analyzing our potential opponents, but there are no weak teams. We have realized this. If you look at the matches of this European Championship, they're all top-level matches, all very interesting. Sure, we have not qualified for sure yet. We have good chances of qualifying, that's true, but tomorrow, if we qualify, when we qualify, we will celebrate at first, and then we will focus on our next opponents. But for the time being, we're focusing on tomorrow's match. Good evening, Breel. 4 weeks ago, if 4 weeks ago we had told you you would be in the first 11 lineup against Germany, what would have been your reaction? Would you have believed it, or are you surprised? I'm surprised that I'll be first choice in the lineup, because in the last matches I was sent on during the match. Anyway, I am ready. I understand that the media might speculate as to whether I will be first choice or not, but we'll know the final lineup only tomorrow. We have had some surprises ourselves. Some people thought some players thought they would be fielded, then they weren't. But I'll simply prepare to my very best, and then we'll see what happens. You're talking as if you were a coach. That's what Yakin said. Well, I have had a little experience myself in football. Embolo replies. Our team is strong, however. I have worked hard to be here, and I don't have the crystal ball to tell you what will happen tomorrow, but I will do my very best, whether I'm a first-choice player or whether I will be sent on during the game. I will try to help the team, whatever the situation may be. We know we are facing a very, very strong side. It will be a very tough match, but we all want to play our football style, all 26 of us, and tomorrow at 11 or 12, the coach will tell us the first 11, and then we'll see. Question for Murat Yakin. Nagelsmann complained a lot about the pitch. He says he fears some players might be injured. Do you have any thoughts?
Auf einem sehr schlechten Terrain trainiert haben, aber vielleicht liegt ein kleiner Vorteil auf unserer Seite.
Well, you have noticed we have trained for a week on a terrible pitch in our training session, so that could be beneficial for us. Julian Nagelsmann said he will field the same 11 players as he did in the last two matches. Does that surprise you, Mr. Yakin? Does it make it easier for you to prepare because you already know who will be fielded? Well, Germany has huge quality. Even who's sitting on the bench has great players, even the reserves, they have their formation, they have great quality regardless of who will be sent on the pitch. It will be important for us to focus on our way of playing, on our match. We are well aware of our opponents' qualities, we know them very well, but we cannot focus on the opponents only. We must focus, again, on the kind of football we want to play.
Questions online, please raise your hand on the online platform, please. We'll start at the very back over there.
Marc Weinfeller, auch von der HD. Hallo, eine Frage an Breel. Dein Trainer hat eben schon gesagt, dass der Druck komplett bei Deutschland liegt.
The question for Breel Embolo. The pressure will be mainly on Germany. It will be perhaps easier for you from this standpoint. But that gives you a bit of an edge on a mental level. Well, when we came to Germany, our basic idea was to play good football, qualify for the knockout stage, and we have performed well. We're good. Our standings are good. We're not 100% qualified, but our standings show we're in a good position. And the matches against Germany are always very special for Switzerland. So in a European Championship, we are already very, very motivated, very stimulated, whether it's Hungary, whether it's Germany. We are at the European Championships. We want to be convinced, we will be convinced, and that's how we will enter the pitch tomorrow. Breel, you've been missing for quite a while from the national team because of the injuries, but the coach has always had very strong words for you, so has always appreciated you. That was good for you when you were injured. Yes, it was great to hear him talk this way about me. And I have a very special bond with this coach because he helped me go professional when I was in the youth team, so we had a special bond even before I got to the national team. It's not been easy for me lately. The only good thing after rupturing my ligament is that the good thing is that I would recover in time for the summer for the European Championship. I wish it would have been easier to prepare. I would have wanted the season to be different, but the past is in the past. I'm just looking to the future now, and I will take on the challenges one by one.
More, have you always been confident? You've come back from your injuries. Were you stressed sometimes? What was your state of mind? What stressed me out was not to be able to play. Then I have a very strong capacity to look forward. And as I said earlier in German, this is something positive. I had a double ambition to qualify with my club, to score some goals and to help the team on the days that I played. And I wanted to do everything possible so that I can help the Swiss national team, and these were my two goals this year. It hasn't been that easy, that is clear. I had a big injury 2016, 2017, so it's been easier for me. And when you have an ACL, you know exactly what you need to do after 4, 5, 6, 7 months, and then how you evolve on the field, on the pitch. And you pray that everything goes well, and you hope that you don't have any downturns, and you have control over time because you want to go back on the pitch.
We'll take two last questions, starting up from the front here. And
ja, Breel, neben den Verletzungen und dem Comeback gab es ja bei dir auch juristische Nebenschauplätze.
Breel, aside from the injuries and the fact that you have come back, How did you live this experience, this season, given what happened off the pitch as well? Well, I was expecting this question. I must say that I didn't pay too much attention to the past of what happened off the pitch. Clearly, a whole lot of I could have done a lot better on a number of things. It's easier said than done, but I'm here at the European Championships now. I have the opportunity of playing it. I've worked on it hard over the past years, and I'm just very happy to be here. It's a great feeling to be able to write history in Germany. A question for Yakin. Xherdan Shaqiri is always there when it's important tournaments you're playing. He scored a great goal. How fit is he? Can he play 90 minutes, a whole match? Well, we know his qualities. He showed them once again. He is very fit. He is a model player, an example to be followed, even in his relations with younger players and his teammates. I can absolutely field him. He's 100% fit. I will decide whether to field him in the first 11 or whether I will send him on during the match, but he's always very helpful.